Hello and welcome along and welcome back to Six Hashes. It is the last day today for this little Ford 5000 series. We're taking it down to the shop because we're going to be replacing it with not one but two tractors today. Yeah, we have to get our... we need to get our carrots up. Time has come really to increase the size of the farm. We're running it a little bit at the point where we need to have a couple of tractors running to do stuff, and so yeah, we're going to be getting a 7840. As well as something a little bit bigger as well in order to run the potato harvester. I need two tractors really because I need to run two things at once, and I need some narrow tires, and I need a little bit more horsepower going forwards. So yeah, we brought everything down here for this 500. I'm actually thinking I'm going to keep our bucket. I had thought about getting rid of it, but to be honest, we don't really need a larger bucket at the moment. I think when we eventually come to sell our crops, we'll get a grain auger. So we'll sell this off at the moment. There we go. Stop our tractor and sell this and get ourselves a little bit more cash. So this we want to repair first, because for 26,000 that will take us just over we want more than 10,000 for this. So yes, we will repair it. Yeah, 10,027, fantastic. Just a few extra pounds and we can sell that off. And then we've got this that can't be repaired, so we'll sell that. That gives us another 95, and then our front loader, we want to give that a repair as well for 6, and that gives us a little bit more as well. It tends to be you double the value of the repair in the sell, so yeah, that works well as well. So we now have 105,476 to spend, and we'll head into the shop and we'll grab the things we want to get. So first things first I need new tractor, of course. So we'll find this under small tractors. We are going to replace our two-wheel drive little Ford. So that's our Ford 5000. So that's the one we did have. We made most of the money back on it. It was quite a... It held its value quite well. We're going for one of these, a Ford 40 series two-wheel drive. We want to put a front loader on it, so we're going to go down here and go front loader attacher. Trelleborg is the brand we want because initially we want to put dual narrows. Dual narrows are cheaper. I think we should put a pair of dual narrows on this then for the job we're doing today. Makes sense, will work well, and I think they won't damage the crop. I'm hoping they're not going to damage the crop. We'll give that a test when we get it up there. No beacon light. We want a right-hand side beacon light, and... design is standard, or nope, we don't want the stainless steel exhaust on it. No GPS. We're going for a 7840. That gives us 100 horsepower. Fine for a yard working tractor like this that sort of adds another 40 horsepower onto what we had before. We could go as high with this as a 160 horsepower, but that, you'll see in a minute, that adds 12,000 onto it. Not really worth it for what we're going to do with that. So let's buy this 62,275. So we'll buy that, yes. And then for the back of that, for the front of that, we need to get a front loader. Now, I thought I had a Ford front loader in here somewhere. I don't. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put the small FZ30 on it. We're not looking to reach particularly high with this. We will get in the New Holland Blue. I want to put... I could put the Case IH Farmall stuff on it. That is really probably the only applicable one, but I think we'll just go with the stole for an extra 20. It's yeah, we'll go with the stole, and we're gonna buy that. And then to go with this and to get the first job going, what we need is something to work the carrots. And under potato technology, I have got these. Now, although these are listed as used and are a little bit less expensive than the full version, one, I've altered this so that this works in the rain. And we got a lot of rain coming today. And two, because there's still modern equipment, we can hire used modern equipment. So we go with that. 225 for this carrot topper. We will lease this, and yeah, we need to get this back up to our field. So as we got the rain on the way, and as we've got a bit of time, 67,890, and here it comes. In fact, it's not just rain, it is an absolute thunderstorm we've got coming. Let's back this up. We want to grab the bucket as well. Oh yeah, I hope that this doesn't require that these care wheels will work fine and aren't going to destroy our crop. The extra traction in the rain is going to be useful. Although I will say I have attempted this once before with the mud mod turned on, and it became so unrealistically muddy that it just made no sense at all. So we're doing this now without the mud mod on. Because it was just, yeah, it was, when I say ridiculous, it was absolutely ridiculous. We'll get that bucket on the front, and we'll head back to our field and get this started. Let's get beacon on. And yeah, 7840, nice new tractor. This is going to do an absolutely cracking job of topping these carrots. This rain is the reason why we got the soybeans up so well. It was so desperate to get the soybeans up previous game day. Ideally, I think I should have topped the carrots last time as well. Got this job out of the way. But what we're gonna do now that we're back down at our farm here, A is test that these wheels don't destroy crop, which they don't, which is perfect. And that means we can get this tractor running. Let's bring up course play. We're going to do topping. We'll course generation. Right, now we need to get... now if I remember, we have field 11 here, don't we? So we need to load that course. And this is the thing. We've got field... Yep, that is this one. Field 11 B edge. And then we'll use this course to generate the next one. So course generation. Currently loaded course is what we want to use, which is this part of the field. Current vehicle position, starting direction is automatic. Headlands, we want 3 with the width of this. We want to go clockwise. Headland pauses first. Turn in our corners, please. 7% headland overlap and field center up down. Generate me a course. Absolutely perfect. And we can set this off going this way. There we are. And first waypoint, drive course. And this should now start topping our carrots. Yep. And that little bit it missed at the start, I can catch that later. But if we leave this going round now, what we can do is we can pop down to the shop and get something that is going to allow us to start getting these carrots picked up. So away that goes. And we are back at the shop. So let's pop in here and get the second stage of this plan for today. So the second stage involves the second tractor that I want to buy. It's in the medium tractors. And over here, we've got a TW25. This, you guys may have seen me use this over on Bessie Beneath on my live streams. Absolutely cracking TW25. I have a feeling that this may be somebody converting Matt XGS's T-dubs from FS17 It does. It only has the TW25 version. I had to make a whole load of fixes and changes and corrections to it to get it to work. So unfortunately, this is not available anywhere. And even the original link, I think that I got the bad convert for, has been taken down. So we are going to use this, though. I do like this tractor very much. We can put a set of Michelin wide tyres on, which is probably good for the job that we are going to be doing. 30,000 for that. How much should we have? We've got 37,000. Design, mudguards. I'm going to leave the mudguards off. No GPS. I think this is probably a good start for us like this. So let's buy that. 30,500, absolutely perfect. And to go with this, we need a carrot harvester. Here we go. So we want this in the carrot yellow, which adds 500 to the price. Now again, we're going to lease this. We can't afford the 80,000 to do that. It's 4,105 to do this. So let's lease this. Yes, perfect. And hopefully we're going to get a really good amount of this carrot field. I think the best price is in about 3-4 game days time. It is worth 256-ish per 1,000 litres, so they are around about the same kind of level as you get with sugar beet, but the difference we've got is that we have a huge amount more that we should be able to get off this. Yeah, hopefully we're going to get a large amount of carrots off here, and this T-Dub can easily pull this piece of kit. It's absolutely cracking. So we're going to get this back up to our field and get it going. As I was saying before, we've I've altered this mod, this harvester to work in the rain. There's an error in most of the potato and sugar beet harvesters in the game, actually, where they should work in the rain and they don't. And a lot of modders seem to have brought that through to the modded versions as well. There we go. So what we want to do is try and get this to work. I want to get that out onto that side. That will bring itself in. We can turn the whole thing on, drop it down, get this off, and we should be able. Yeah. Oh no, that is not on. Yeah, no, that is picking up. Don't quite know why it didn't pick up on that first bit. Let's give it another try. There we go. Need to get it down low enough and be far enough into the field. Now this is not a very wide pickup on here. It is. It really does not pick up that well. It's about half the width of our topper, I think, but it should do the job pretty well for what we're after. So let's get around this field, see how much this has filled up, and we can go from there and see where we are at that point in how we're gonna unload. Now we do have one thing with our unloading. We are we've only got 10,000 litres space in our trailer, and so we're going to find it interesting because of course 10,000 litres space in our trailer means that we're going to have to empty the trailer twice to empty, or we're going to have to fill the trailer twice to empty this harvester, but that shouldn't be too bad. It'll give us a little bit of time to work through it and work around it, and having topped all this stuff first, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. We do have the whole day ahead of us to get these carrots up, and this is our last chance today to get these carrots up. after this game day, they wither. So we need to make sure that we're able to get all of this up today. But at 4,000 litres already, this is looking pretty good, to be honest. 2 trips around the field and we are at 94% full. We should be able to empty this in a moment. Now we have to stop the harvester anyway to empty because of the way it works pretty much. So we'll get up, hopefully we'll get up to this corner to empty if we're lucky. Not bad to be this full though off, oh there we go. So back this up, open this up, and we'll have to head over to here. And as I said, we're going to have to do 2 trips with our tractor to go and do this. Now I'm half tempted looking at this. Our price is not bad. Our price is on the up. We have, how much are they worth each at the moment? So let's have a look at the carrots. Are we better off just doing a straight up sell from the field? Getting ourselves... In fact, 6-Dash's farm shop at the moment is 296. That's actually a great demand for carrots at the moment. What a perfect time for that. A great demand for carrots. Absolutely brilliant. So, we're going to do that. We're going to use our 6810. We are going to sell our carrots direct. Means we don't have to store them in the barn space. We do need to go and put probably a trailer full down in our barn. So we'll go and do that first. But yeah, we need a trailer full to feed the horses. But to be perfectly honest, that is not going to be a huge amount. There we go, 100% full. Let's go and tip these. But yeah, a great demand. Fantastic. That couldn't have gone better. Let's just see how much our horses actually require in here per year. 31,000 they require, and that is not all carrots. So yeah, a single trailer full of carrots, that should keep our horses going for a year. So we'll go and put this first load down there and drop those off. What we can then do is come back here. We'll get a second load of 10,000, and we should make about 3,000 a trailer, which is very good, especially with the great demand. That couldn't have gone more perfectly timing wise for us. So yeah, let's head down to the horses and get this first trailer tipped. Down at our shed, we've made some space in this corner ready for our carrots. So we're just going to tip them in this corner here. We've got the... Is that the oats? It'd be good if that is the oats, but I think that's actually the soybeans. So we do need to get the soybeans out of here, replace them with a few thousand litres of oats would be good. I think most of our oats are going to end up coming back into here, to be honest. But that should be all the carrots we need. So we'll now take the cane trailer back up to the field, refill this with the second load off there. And I'm wondering if there's a way we can get that harvester to be running automatically, because then we can just keep coming back to it, unloading it, seeing if we can keep it running all the time. Because at the moment, this is going to be quite a big field to get done, and that T-dub, that is going to be going at it for quite a while. And if we are carting with this 15 mile an hour, I don't know where the farm shop is, but we kind of want to keep things moving. Otherwise, we're going to find ourselves in a little bit of a tricky situation, taking several minutes out all the time to go and tip this. In fact, what I'm going to do is slow our time down a little bit to 5 times. Because it is already 1:30 in the afternoon. We still have a lot of carrots to get off this field, and even our topper, that is still going and still topping the field. It's not even got halfway through it yet. So yeah, I wonder if it's possible for us to keep this harvester going while we just keep emptying it and doing that. So let's head into this. Let's bring this up, and what we want to do again is load a course, load 11B edge, and so course generation, cover vehicle position, automatic headlands. We want to do 6 clockwise headland passes first, smooth in the corners because we've got a trailed piece of kit, and generate me a course. And that, you can see, is quite a big course. Actually, this might benefit, considering the amount of time this is going to take. Let's reload that and try this again. Course generation. We're going to have to clear. So, clear that. Load it again. Course generation. I think it would probably benefit from a racetrack setup, this. Course generation and headland passes, up, down, racetrack, I think, is probably the best way. Spiral is possible, lands, I don't think we should. But racetrack should work for this. So generate me a field course. And that gives it the maximum amount of turning circle that we can give it. Should work really, really well for this. And then what we're going to do is, it's good. This is probably going to hit my PC hard, but not that one. That one is what we want, because we are already onto, by the looks of things, our 3rd track. Yes, we are. Oh no, we're actually on our 2nd. But does this have an offset on it? Let's have a look. Yes, it does. So nearest waypoint. Let's get this going. Drive course. It is on that track and it is doing that offset. We need to get this tractor out the way though. And this is only 82% full. What we should be able to do is just top this off, and that again will keep this going for that little bit longer, because this takes 11,500, so it's slightly more than half of one of these. But trying to get it to empty as we move is a huge amount of fun. But by the time this is finished, it's 6 goes around. We should be in a position where we have a full set. I'm going to take the speed down on this to 6, which is where it should be, and let it catch up a bit. We are at 100%, so yeah, let's get out of here. And we are heading down to the farm shop, and I'm just trying to, I think that is right up the top end of the map if we look at this. Yeah, 6 Ashes farm shop, right up the top end. We can actually refuel this tractor as we do it. And yeah, let's head up there and see how much money these carrots are going to make us. It's quite nice when a great demand coincides with the harvest. We've had that a few times on a couple of maps, and it's just been really, really good for us. What I'm going to do is, as we drive through here, I'm just going to turn this off. We fuel the tractor because it makes sense. There we go. Starter up again, and then we've got a great demand. I think it is at this sell point here for these. We will just check this on the map. So this is 6 Ashes Farm Shop. Let's double check that it's 6 Ashes Farm Shop. Yeah, 6 Ashes Farm Shop. Great demand for carrots. Absolutely perfect. We'll dump our first trailer full here, like so. takes a while for this trailer to tip. It always throws me off that. I'm never sure whether it's actually tipping. But carrots going in, and we have money coming in as well. A nice amount. 3,400 from 11,000 litres. That's pretty cool. I'm very happy with that. Let's get our beacon back on and head back up to the field. Our carrot harvest is already 52% full, so we need to get that emptied again. I think once the 7840 has finished doing the topping, what we're going to do is get the is probably get that on this carting, because that moves slightly faster than 19 miles per hour. Our carrot harvester is up to 14,000 litres. Where is it on the field? It is down the bottom corner there. I'm hoping we're not going to have a coming together of our two tractors. That would not be good. No, looks like the 7840 and the T-Dub have just missed each other, which is good news. That T-Dub has done a great job, though. It is round to the top here. And I don't know if it's got one more to go or not. We should find out fairly quickly at this corner. But we are going to come in and empty it out, because it does have 14,000 litres of crop in it, which is more than our trailer can take. There we go. So that should, yeah, that'll stop and empty us out here, and we can just turn straight around, head back out, and go and sell this again, and we'll just keep doing that. We'll just keep doing the selling and getting these out, and our two tractors hopefully will continue to just work well together on this field. That leaves it, yeah, it's 20% full still. We could do with something a little bit quicker than this little 6810 cart, but we are using all three of our tractors on one job. Now, I'm slightly worried. Where is that T-Dub going? I think our racetrack has gone to the wrong end of the field. So I'm going to try and redefine this. Let's have a look at our course again. Yeah, look at that. That is finishing at the top end. I kind of need it to do it the other way around. So, course generation. Either that or our other tractor finish doing the topping. It's slightly annoying that the whole racetrack thing wants to do that end of the field first. Let's clear this. Load this again. That is the only other problem that we've got. Currently starting direction. Longest edge. Headland. Okay, let's try that. Generate me that course. There we go. That's much better. So again, we're doing racetrack. We want to bring this back up to here and get it to do the racetrack from this end of the field, not the other end, which makes more sense. Let's see where we are, and I want to make sure that we are on the actual course. So the 3D, please. No, just the 3D. And drive course. That is on the right course. Perfect. So we can take that off and leave that going again. Right. Hopefully now that is not going to have any issues, and we can come back to it in a bit when it's done. We've done another couple of loads. We're up to 10,775, And yeah, at the moment we're having great fun with the T-dub, trying to do the harvesting on this. It keeps ending up in the trees down here, as you can see. Let's stop this before it has more issues. Yeah, and you can see it just drives straight into the tree and gets itself stuck. Which is great fun, because Courseplay being Courseplay always does this kind of thing. So what we need to do is we need to do a bit of a switch round, I think. I'm going to have it so that we're driving the T-dub, and then that won't move forwards or backwards. Always fun, this. Never ever does this do something by halves. Courseplay always ends up giving you a bit of an odd thing. So I'm going to extract this from here, and then I'll tell you what our plan is going forwards, because we have a lot of stuff to get done still on here today. In fact, ooh, is that enough? That might be enough. There we go. I think we're clear. We're lucky. Yeah, we're clear. Right. So let's take this off, because it is doing some funny stuff, and I can't actually see where we've been. And I think we need to get this under our control, and for us to do it, we need to swap tractors over for the carting. So we'll get this doing the carting, and just drop the 6810 off. So I'm going to do that now. There we go. And then let's see if we can set up a Courseplay course. And if we have enough, if we're able to move quickly enough then with carting, then what we'll do is we'll be fine as we are. Otherwise, we're going to need to borrow another trailer to keep this running, I think. So we'll just park this over here in our upper yard. Head back this way. And we need to get the 7810, the 7840, and just go and drop off the bucket and the topper. And then we can get this doing the carting. What I might do is, on one of its trips, just sort out the wheels. Get them to be not joules, because obviously we don't really want to be carting with joules, but we'll be alright for now. So let's switch over to the rear, drop that down, disconnect everything. That can be returned, so we can get that picked up. Just going to put the bucket just inside of here. So switch over, disconnect that, and we're all right with our front loader being left on here. And then this can go and do the carting. This has a much higher top speed, and therefore is going to be a little bit more efficient at this job, even if we are carting with the joules on, which might be a little bit interesting. We'll see if we can get things to work a little bit better than they have been so far. So back this up, connect up our trailer, and get this emptied. Like so. And then I'm quickly going to go and define myself a Courseplay course, and hopefully this isn't going to be too much hassle to get this working as it should, with any luck. Right, there we go, full trailer, round it goes. Oh, looking a little bit harsh, but okay otherwise. clear the current course we've got off, and start course recording. Hopefully this is going to work out much better for us. Nearly, yeah, sort of 6-7 miles an hour faster, this tractor. So it should be a lot better. And our route is created. There we go. So we'll stop this here. We will save this as F11B karting farm shop. There we go. It's only going to be one that's fairly temporary for us. Now we want to set this to empty combine and offload, and make sure that we have the right combine. We want that one. And then we can jump out of this. Get this started. Whoa. And roll it backwards. Now what I want to do is make sure that wherever I am on this, that the unloading is set fairly low. We want this to be unloading when it's when the combine is, there we go, start at 50%. We want to start this at about 25-30%. Should be about right for us. Right, so jump out of that and start this up, drop it down, and we'll see how we go. And we now got lights on and everything because we are pretty dark. It's a pretty wet and horrible day now here, but we should be able to get the rest of these carrots up. We've actually gone down to 1 times in order to try and get these up, because they are, well, there's still a lot of carrots on this field, and today is the day we have to get it up. It's cold, it's wet, and it's dark, and we are finally coming to the end of this field. It's been, well, I think we got 2.3 hours on this tractor at this point. So it's been a very long time making this. Also, if you this episode was meant to come out on Saturday, and it's coming out on Monday. So that tells you exactly how big and long these this carrot harvest has been, but we are almost there. We've got a little couple of rows left to get up. We've got a few patches around the field. We've been selling it off as we've gone, and we're up to £41,000, which is brilliant. I mean, this is basically paid for, well, the TW25 has been paid for by this, and a little bit of our new tractor as well. So that is just utterly brilliant. I'm so pleased that we did the carrots, and that we've got carrots to feed our horses now as well. We've got at least 2 more loads to do. Our 7840 is on its way back. We have had I've had a lot of battles with Courseplay getting this finished. We've had basically it tips, and then when it tips, it has this issue that it comes back at 6 miles per hour, and I cannot get Courseplay after it's tipped to go any faster. And the 7840 is currently coming back at that speed. So what we're going to do is we'll have a quick look, check we haven't missed any of the field. And looking at this, nope, we're all good. We have a couple of patches in a couple of places, but otherwise that is great. That is the last of our crops that we have to get done. So what we're going to do is take this up the top and get ourselves in a position where we can easily unload our... Ooh. That's the edge of the field there. This is the trouble with dark, the dark in seasons, especially when you have a wet day like this. It is just so unbelievably dark with the cloud cover at night that you just can't see anything. Right, so we'll put this here, and that will make it easy for us to unload. And we're gonna turn this tractor off, put the handbrake on, and head up here and stop this. We can now run this carting ourselves for the last couple of bits. So let's get the 7840 back and get it refilled. Back to the field, and there is our tractor. Let's just pull this underneath, refill it. And I think we've got more than a single trailer's full sitting in here. We were about 70% full. We might. We've still got about... No, this takes 11,500 litres, this trailer. We're going to have at least half a trailer left, I think. Yeah, there we go. We do. We have about half a trailer left to do. So let's go, which is more actually than I'm willing to let go. So what we'll do is we'll go and tip this. We'll come and fill up with one more trailer, and I think we're going to end up with about £45,000 in total from here. So what we'll do is I will head down, I'll get this tipped, I'll refill the last half a trailer again, and then we can head back to the we'll head back down there and we'll finish off with that last half a trailer and see how much it makes. I was pretty much spot on with how much we had left in the harvester. 49% of the trailer, 5,722 litres. We get this tipped and that will be the carrots finished. We have got all of our carrots in during a great demand, and in fact the price has gone up. It was last I checked it, when I tipped the last load, it was £303 per 1,000 litres. We'll have a quick check now before we tip this. How much is it? It's, yeah, £303 per 1,000 litres. Absolutely brilliant. We have made a packet on these, and we'll see where this leaves us overall. Also, on this tractor, brand new tractor, this video, 3.3 hours on it. And this has been going pretty much solidly since we got it. So that tells you how much has had to go into this. But yeah, there we go. That is another 1,736, £46,335 is our total. And yeah, that's having bought 2 new tractors. So this really nice 7840 and the TW25, and yeah, we are set up going forward. We're going to be adding precision farming next. Now that we've got all our crops in, well, all of our crops except for the horse grass, which is here. We do want to cut that at some point, but yeah, precision farming, I think it's time to bring that in. We've got our fields ready to go, so we can get those going. But our mammoth carrot harvest is done. We have made a whopping... How much have we made on harvest today? Harvest income. So we spent 100,000 on new vehicles, and we ended up with 45,514 in income. That is amazing. That is absolutely awesome. What we will do quickly, before we go any further and before we end, we need to return our leased harvester and carrot topper. So return that. Yes. Okay. And return that. So those two are now done. We might be able to even buy these going forwards. Next thing we need to buy, though, is the BGA so that we can sell off the excess we had from the baling contract. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.